Well, good morning and welcome to Brisbane Airport. Thank you for everyone who has joined. Beautiful day here in Brisbane at the moment. We've got a little special arrival today, well, it arrived this morning. Don't know if you can see it, but it should be on the stream, and it is the blue-tailed Silkway 747-8 freighter. That's come over from America overnight and will be departing this afternoon. I'll do my best and see if I can get its departure, but yeah, I won't be streaming all morning for that, but you know, we'll see what we can do, and I might even see if I can get back on a bit later. Guys, let me know if you can hear me okay. I'll have a look in the chats and then I'll show you around. So today at the moment we're operating on 01 runway, so there's a left and right. I'll do my best. Unfortunately 01 left is a bit blocked by a hotel, but I'll do my best is to try and track as many aircraft that come that way. And then we've got pretty much free view of 01 right. First off, hello Lady Cat, welcome. Tim, welcome. Shawnee, welcome. Metal Man, welcome. All the way from New Zealand. Thanks for joining in, mate. Don't know if you've been to Australia before, but this is Brisbane in Queensland. Who else have we got? Craig Russell, welcome. Austin, Texas. Well, thank you for joining in. I really appreciate it, guys. I'm pretty excited to do this today. Hopefully it goes without any gremlins or hitches, but you know, we'll do our best. Paul Garrett, hello mate, welcome. Thank you for joining. Kirsten Mills, welcome. Hello, thank you for joining. Appreciate it, guys. Love the support. Gus, hello Gus. Adam, Diesel, welcome from the UK, or even from the UK. Thank you so much. Look, while we wait for a plane, why don't we do some train spotting instead, shall we? We're very lucky that we have a train that comes into Brisbane Airport, operated by Queensland Rail. Now, the funny thing is that this exact train line connects to where I live, and it's about a 5-minute walk from where I live. I could have caught the train, but it's expensive, so that will actually get me back to home if I ever need to catch a train. A little interesting fact there. Alright, well I'll give you a quick rundown of Brisbane Airport while we wait for a few arrivals. Now guys, I've never spotted from this spot before, so hopefully we can get a few good touchdowns. We've got a few obstacles in the way, but we'll do our best. Alright, so this is the Brisbane Tower. Not as good looking as Sydney Tower in my opinion, but it still is Brisbane Tower. We've got the Ibis and Pullman Hotel. I believe that these two, well, I know the Pullman is, I'm not sure about the Ibis, but they're currently quarantine hotels. Where I was zoomed in before is the international terminal, so you'll see we've got a few aircraft sitting there, and then normally when it's busy it goes all the way through. Down here we've got a few Virgin 737s just waiting for the pandemic to stop taking its charge in Australia at the moment. It's definitely caused a bit of issues for Virgin and Qantas. Then down here we have our domestic car park. Sorry, not domestic car park, try that again, domestic terminal. And we've got Alliance, we've got a special livery Alliance sitting in the background there. And then this is the domestic terminal around here. So that's 01 right, you're looking at over here, the Qantas 2 hangar, sorry, Qantas 3, I'll try that again. And then over here, you'll see my laptop, we've got 01 left arrivals or runway. Behind the tower, we've got Brisbane City. And then we also have the Gateway Bridge. That bridge is, a fun fact, designed so cruise ships can pass underneath it without it needing to open up. Sorry about that, guys. I accidentally knocked out the adapter. I apologise about that. We should be all good again. Let me know if we're not. So we're in a little bit of a lull at the moment. We should have some departures soon. We've got a few arrivals as well. Unfortunately, I think some of the internationals will go on to the other runway, but I'd prefer to go on this one so we can kind of look at the terminal, and also it's better view here, even though we might not get to see all the arrivals on the right hand side, or left hand side of the runway I should say, right hand side for us. I think this would be a better spot, but we can always move. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. Welcome to Brisbane Airport. Guys, if you haven't already, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. Just all the little bit of support definitely helps. Obviously for different reasons, but yeah, just to help get the name out there. And yeah, I really appreciate the support and love that you guys give us here in Australia, and especially on the SydSquad channel. So it looks like this Virgin 737 is off to Townsville. Townsville, for those who don't live in Australia, is in Queensland. It's about an hour and a half, 2 hour flight, and it is north of where we are now. Thanks, Brad. We'll chat later on, mate. I did receive your email. I have read it, and I'll pass my feedback on a bit later on. I just got here and I got set up, and then I'll reply to that a bit later. But thanks for joining, mate. I really appreciate the support from you guys. And if not, I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. hopefully we can fix that. I've made a few changes on the software, so yeah, let me know, guys. That would be fantastic. Just Cause, thank you, mate. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I hope to stay in here for a few hours, battery dependent, but yeah, I'm going to do my best, and hopefully we can get a few good shots. Welcome, mate. Welcome to hot, sunny Brisbane, I should say, not Gold Coast. Gold Coast is my hometown, home city at the moment, I should say. Welcome. I hope you enjoy it. Brisbane is a pretty nice airport. Not as good as Sydney, but it's still nice. It's currently about 29 degrees Celsius here, and we've got a top of 30 today, so we're very close to that already. So hopefully heat haze doesn't impact us too much. So in a little bit, guys, what I want to do is I want to attach my second camera. I like to call it Spotters Cam. It's all going to be handheld. The reason I'm going to do that is I just want to do something a bit different and also show people who are new to plane spotting kind of my view of how I see aircraft and unfortunately I think this is going to be a 0-1 left departure, so we won't be able to track much of it, but I'll do my best on this, guys. It'd be nice if it's a 0-1 right departure. I guess it all just comes down to how busy we are, but yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a 0-1 left departure. Which it is. So yeah, you can see I'm a bit blocked with views here, but you've got to work with what you got. We do have another spotting location down below on ground level known as Loop Road, which is good, but it's no good for arrivals today. If it was afternoon arrivals, I would have taken you there because there's actually some amazing touchdown shots. WM, welcome, mate. Thanks for joining in. Welcome to Brisbane this morning, and that's probably the best I'm going to show for you guys at the moment, unfortunately. Brisbane, yeah, it's a pretty beautiful city actually. I've lived around the Gold Coast, Brisbane area my whole life, so I've been used to it. But yeah, no, it is definitely a beautiful, beautiful city. Darwish, welcome. Good morning from Brunei. Well, thank you for joining. I appreciate you guys dropping in and saying hello. Aviation Action, thank you for joining. Michael, I can't remember if we did. Sorry, don't worry. I'm getting caught up on all the people, and I apologise. I've said hello to you twice. Lucky you, right? Aviation Action, hello, and guys, thank you for joining. If you are new here, please hit that sub button. I really appreciate the support, and it definitely helps getting the name out there, and also doing what we love, and that's plane spotting. Alright, over here we have a little Rex turboprop. I have a feeling that this might be departing on 01 right, which we will be able to track. Guys, I'm going to try and do this from my mirrorless camera. Hopefully this works. It's going to be a bit shaky. I'll get it on tripod in a minute, but at least you can see. Another departure. I think I can still hear you, so. Yep. Okay. So there's that Silkways 747-8 freighter, and then behind that we've got a Qatar 777. That's staying until about 8 o'clock at night tonight. And also we have a... Oh, sorry. Yeah, Nauru, sorry. Nauru 737-300. Not sure if that's going to taxi over to its terminal or if it's actually taking off. Alright guys, so this 737 you're looking at right now is actually a 700 series with Virgin Australia. Virgin Australia only have two of these. This is VBY. She used to be a fully blue aircraft, and that was different to all the other 737s because all the others in the Virgin fleet were actually red. So she was a very special aircraft and still is, being one of two 737-700s in fleet. tell, this is all handheld at the moment. I will go back to the tripod in a minute, but as you can tell, I was looking elsewhere. And the background over there at the Qantas looks like we've got two A330s. One looks like to be maybe a 300 and the other one's a 200. Brisbane is where they do their maintenance for the A330s. We've got a arrival 7. This is a Jetstar A320 or A321. We won't get much of this arrival, unfortunately, only because we've got a nice building in the road. But you know what? Take what you can get in spotting. And then I did read that there's a 787 on fire. Best I'm going to be able to show you guys on that one. I'm sorry. Alright guys, welcome. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you can hear me okay. A bit hard when I'm on two different sides of the camera and all that. Oops, sorry about that. Just hit that. Got a different type of arrival. A bit of action while we wait. Hello Laura, welcome. Ben's Aviation, welcome. Thanks for joining, guys. Henry Lau, thank you for subscribing, mate. I really appreciate the support from you guys. Alright, so this is Jetstar 787 VKL from Melbourne. Do my best. This is going to be the first touchdown shot of today, so we may not get it to touchdown. I'm not too sure because I'm not exactly sure where it will be in line with where we're videoing from, but if I need to, I will change location. Henry, aloha, welcome, thank you. Hawaii is my favorite overseas destination. Absolutely love Hawaii. My fiance and I have been 3 times, and we absolutely love it. We can't wait to go back there. Sorry about the obstructions, guys. This panning business isn't as easy as Kevin and Tim make it look. Trust me. Yeah, so Diesel, the Jetstar 787 is Jetstar's international aircraft. They normally fly to Bali, Phuket, Hawaii, Honolulu, places like that. But currently, because of the international border still being closed, they're using them for domestic purposes at the moment, which is pretty good. If you want to fly on a 787, you've got that opportunity. Won't be long before they will be back in the skies with Jetstar flying internationally. And for anyone that is new here, Jetstar is part of Qantas. So Jetstar is Qantas's budget airline, which they have over here. So I guess it's kind of, well, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like, you know, EasyJet, things like that. But yeah, it's definitely a cheaper airline to fly compared to Qantas. Our next arrival is a bit of an exciting one for everyone, really. I love it. It's because it's a classic, and that is an Air Niugini 767 from Papua New Guinea. And I apologise, guys. I don't have my scanner on. Let's change that, shall we? Hey Cam, welcome mate, hope you're feeling better. Hey Lady Cats, what's up? Is everything okay with the stream, guys? How is the audio, by the way? Donnie, welcome Donnie, thanks for joining in. I'm just looking out for this 767, guys, because I don't know what runway it's going to go on yet. I just don't want to miss it, because it's definitely a beautiful, beautiful aircraft. Might get prepared just in case we need to. Let's get a bit fancy, guys. All right. Fun enough, this is VBZ, the only other Virgin 737-700 in the fleet. So there we go, guys. We've ticked that off your spotting guide or spotting bingo, because we've just captured both of them. Funny enough, the 737-700 is actually my favourite aircraft. I like how short they are. Alright, let's have a look. Let's see where this 767 is. Oh, yep, there she is. Sorry guys, I hit the wrong button then. will be back. We will see her taxi into the international terminal, so we can go to that. Guys, welcome. If there's anyone new here, thank you for joining. We'd love for you to join in the chat. Hit that sub button, subscribe button, and obviously that like button as well. I really appreciate you guys joining me on a Saturday morning here at Brisbane Airport. Tingley, hello mate. Not sure if I said hello to you before, but welcome. Thanks for joining me. Sorry if it's shaky, guys. On the right hand side, holding a... You can see that. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened, man. It froze. Guys, is that second camera playing up? Just let me know. Obviously, it's looking like it is on my side, but I could be wrong. Zoom in on that. Alright, I'm not sure why that's playing up. Give me a minute, guys. Try this for a minute. say, Shawnee. Talk to you later, mate. Thanks for joining in. Alright guys, I know we want to see a Dash 8, but so yeah, 767. Luckily enough, we get one here in Brisbane pretty much every day. The same aircraft. So you know, it's.
Watching 925, wind 320 degrees, 5 knots. Runway 01 right. Clear to land. Clear to land 01 right. Watching 925. 608, Bridge Tower, good day. Killing 532, Delta, contact departures, good day. Departures killing 532, Delta, True.
Thanks, Craig. I was actually just thinking when Singapore was coming in, so thank you for that. Hopefully, yeah, we should be able to stick around for that as long as you guys are willing to stick around with me. I'll stick around for the Singapore arrival, and then we'll see how we're going for battery and internet and everything. Obviously, it dropped out a little bit before. I know what the issue is, so we'll get back to that in a minute when we've got a little less amount of arrivals. And yes, it was in regards to having two cameras. So guys, we don't have a lot of international arrivals here at the moment, just due to the border restrictions placed in Queensland by the government here. Sydney's getting a lot more than what we are, so we're quite limited with what we've got at the moment.
knots, runway 0, 1 right, clear to land. Clear left, 0, 1 right, 0 land. Qantas 517, contact departures, g'day. Qantas 517, g'day.
Everyone that's just recently joined, thank you and joining and welcome. Welcome to Brisbane Airport. Oh, thank you, Siri. Siri's even saying thank you, Siri. It's so nice of you. I'm not sure why she set herself off, but that's all good. So we've got Qantas 737 arriving, and then we'll have one departing. And then we also have a cruise ship, not a cruise ship, sorry, a container ship arriving behind me as well. Seeing how we go, we can show that off. Brisbane Airport has it all: trains, planes, cars, automobiles. But yeah, if you're new here, guys, hit that subscribe button for me if you'd like, and join in on the chat. Obviously, the more people chatting away, the more entertaining it is for you guys as well. So yeah, thanks for joining. That is the port of Brisbane there.
Qantas 935, contact departures there. Qantas 935.
Yeah, Laura, thank you. I have this one rule that when I go spotting, I always take my scanner with me, and if I forget it, I'm always angry at myself. I forgot to turn it on before. Too busy getting ready for the stream. But we've got it now. Now, the Qantas hasn't been cleared for takeoff yet, so while we wait...
615, runway 01 right, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, runway 01 right, Qantas 615.
So as you can see here, guys, in Australia, it's a bit 737 central, especially in Brisbane. Jetstar don't fly as much. So yeah, 737s. If you're a 737 lover like myself, well, this is the place to be, because this is it. A bit of a heavy right-hand side landing then. Maybe they are too busy watching the stream. Alright, for anyone that has just recently joined, thanks for joining. Today we've got a bit of a special aircraft here. It's a shame, it was meant to take off half an hour ago, but it was delayed by a lot of hours. It was delayed by nearly 4 to 5 hours, unfortunately. So I'm assuming that will then delay its departure time as well. But yeah, so that is a Silkway 747-8 freighter. I believe its departure time now is around 2 o'clock, so I'm going to stick around for that. I'm not sure if I'll record that or video that, but definitely be here for some photos. Johnny, welcome Johnny. I'm surprised you guys aren't out here, but I'm assuming you're waiting for the a bit later on for today. Fonzarelli, thank you for joining. I'm not sure where you're from, but let us know where you're from, and thank you for joining our stream. Welcome to Brisbane Airport in Australia. I hope you're enjoying your time watching. Guys, I'm just going to leave that there. I'm not going to chat for a minute. I'm just going to have myself a drink and put some sunscreen on. Even though I'm undercover, it's still bouncing off the tarmac. So I just want to put some sunscreen on. While we do that, I'll actually pan around so you can have a look at the Virgin and Nauru Airlines hangars. I thought you might want to look at the apron instead. People getting off and a bit of more action around the airport than no planes moving. Beautiful. Well, welcome. We've got a few Texans in here. We've got 2 from Austin and I'm not sure which part of Texas you're from, but thank you for joining. I appreciate the support. Here's a fun fact for you people in America, and I'm going off topic, but this is what I do. So you'll see this. I don't know, it's probably too dark. Australian Gold sunscreen. You can only get it in America, and it is the best sunscreen I've ever used. But funny enough, it's called Australia Gold, but it is an American-only product. But yeah, no, it's fantastic. There's a bit of publicity for Australia Gold.
1 right, clear for takeoff. 1 right, clear for takeoff.
Christopher, welcome, LA. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. I'm hoping to go to LA later in the year, so let's fingers crossed. I'd love to come over and do some plane spotting over there. Obviously, I don't want to do any live streaming because there's someone over there that does a much better and more exciting job, and I don't want to take that away from him either. Thankfully, I can take some photos. Sorry guys, we missed a Beechcraft I think a 1900D landing on the other runway. Instead you get to look at this 737.
Contact departure, disconnect.
Right, for anyone that's just joined, I'll show you around the airport again. So over here we've got the tower, Brisbane Airport Tower, which overlooks our runways 01 right, 01 left, and then in return that is 19 left and 19 right. Behind is Brisbane City. It's about a 20 to 30 minute drive from here. You can catch the train obviously into the city, and that is yeah, Brisbane City's quite nice. It's quite hilly. I guess I wouldn't say it's like San Francisco, but it does have quite a few hills compared to Melbourne or Sydney in Australia. Over here we've got the Gateway Bridge. So the Gateway Bridge is a bridge tall enough to be able to let a cruise ship through, and we used to only have one, and then they added another one, so it's a bit hard to see, but there's actually two bridges that are identical, and they made the second one identical years and years later, so that's pretty cool. So over here, this is the international terminal. I've flown out of there many times. And then we've got the apron here of the Virgin aircraft. Then we've got the domestic terminal here. Over here we've got the Qantas hangar. They do a lot of maintenance of the 73s and A330s here. And then we've got the Virgin hangar there as well. And then we've got the Ibis Hotel. So if you ever want to do some spotting here at Brisbane Airport, you can go here.
Tower velocity 449 ready. Velocity 449 Bridge Tower, good day.
Not much happening at the moment, a little bit of a lull. So how is everyone today anyway? Mention the chat, let me know what you're up to. Obviously it's Saturday over here, still Friday for you guys in the States. Beautiful day. We've actually had some really horrible weather lately, and I think we've got a bit more coming. But yeah, blue skies today.
Station's information. Mike's now current 2 changes. Rescue firefighter category 8 until further notice. The wind 360 degrees 5 knots. Change to fly, Mike. Policy 449, runway 01 left, line up and wait. Short delay for spacing.
Craig Russell, RFDS is the Royal Flying Doctor Service. So, because Australia is such a regional, we've got a lot of regional airports in remote areas, the Royal Flying Doctor Service, I'll come on this side of the mic. The Royal Flying Doctor Service play a very important and essential role in providing support. So, if you've come from SydSquad or you know who we are, mid last year we did a fundraising run for the Royal Flying Doctor Service, and pretty much they will send doctors out to remote areas. They will bring sick patients from remote areas or vice versa. So they play a very, very important role in providing medical support in Australia. America is such a big place as well, but for us, in these rural areas, it could take them 4 to 5 hours by car to get to their closest hospital. So it's very important for the Royal Flying Doctor Service in Australia. Now, I think we might be in for a little treat. I'm not 100% sure. Let me just have a look. It looks like we will be, as long as my battery holds out. We've got an A340-300 coming from Sydney, which is operated by Hi-Fly. So for those who rarely seen A340, today's your chance, because we've got one coming from Sydney to Brisbane. That is what I believe.
Policy 449, contact departures, good day. Okay, so on to the 441.
Zelly, funny you say that. Alright, so United actually were supposed to fly Brisbane to San Francisco and Brisbane to LA off the top of my head. Just as they were about to start, COVID hit. Fingers crossed, they may come back. I've got a feeling they will, because Virgin Australia, that airline right there, have just started a partnership with United Airlines. So I've got a feeling, because Virgin don't fly internationally at the moment to America and things like that, United will come back to Brisbane. I've got a feeling that United will increase their amount of flights as well. So at the moment, no, but in the future, I have a good feeling that we will see United here in Brisbane. Degrees outside, wow. Well, it is probably about 29 to 30 degrees Celsius here in Brisbane, so I'm in short sleeves. I've got a polo shirt on to keep the sun away from my neck if I go outside in the sun later. So yeah, welcome to the stream. Where exactly are you based? Mahavi, good morning Australia from God's own country of Yorkshire, United Kingdom, Yorkshire. I've been to Yorkshire, went there for a wedding back in 2010. definitely a good time. Crazy to think that it was 10 o'clock at night and the sun was just setting. That's amazing. But welcome to Brisbane. Hope you enjoy the stream. Thank you for your subscription or subscribing, and I really appreciate you tagging along. So currently no, I think the only way you can come in internationally at the moment is if you have family family here as a permanent resident or on a particular visa. I'm not sure when that will change, but yeah, currently the borders are closed. We actually had a look at that yesterday on Tim's stream on SydSquad. Guys, if you have found this and it's not through SydSquad, please give Tim a search. I'll put his link in there in a minute. We actually are partners in crime here in the spotting community. We do a flight sim stream twice a week, and then we're out here doing this as much as we can as well. So yeah, I'll shoot that through, and if you have come from Tim, thank you so much. I appreciate the love, guys. It's definitely well received. Craig Russell. So that is, it's the Southern Cross Liner livery. So Charles Kingsford Smith, you may have heard that from Sydney Airport, because that's what it's named after, or after him, flew from London to Australia on a biplane, which you can probably see in there. So that's a special livery. Alliance actually have, I think, maybe four. I think it's 3 special liveries dedicated to Australian pioneer flyers. So we've got this one, then we've got a full blue one, and then we've got a grey one. Not sure where they are at the moment, but we're lucky enough to have one here today. And if you're wondering the aircraft type, these are Fokker 100s and Fokker 70s. Alliance are getting the E190s. We've got a few behind me. I'll try and get over to one of those in the moment. But yeah, so currently they're flying on the Fokkers. And no, I'm not swearing. Henry Lau, yeah mate, I cannot wait to get back to Hawaii, honestly. It's a beautiful place. What are you in Honolulu? Are you on a different island? Let me know, because I absolutely love Hawaii, and I have done spotting at your airport in Hawaii as well, which I think is amazing. Again, so we've got a few turboprops here in Australia. Reason being is due to the size of some of our runways and things like that. So this is a Bombardier Dash 8. We've had a few other names in their time, but yeah, this is a Dash 8 Q400. Q stands for quiet, for anyone wondering what the Q stands for. And then we also have some 100s and 300s in the Qantas livery as well. And these are operated by an airline called Eastern Air. I think it's Eastern Air. I'll have to check. And Qantas Inc. is kind of like your American your American Eagle and partner airlines. So Qantas, they fly on Qantas's behalf. Hello Tim, welcome mate. Thanks for popping in. And my mate Arbs is in here as well. Welcome Arbs. Thanks for popping by and saying hello. I appreciate it. I'm actually a big fan of these Dash 8s.
Queuing 334 Delta and queuing 385 Delta in turn contact departures. Delta queuing 334 Delta. Okay, 385 Delta.
So apparently someone wanted to know where Nudgee is. Nudgee's the next suburb over. Not sure who was asking that, but yeah, it's here in Brisbane. We're getting there, Tim. Obviously, being here today is helping, and I appreciate everyone who has subbed today. I think I've gained about 20 so far, so that's quite good. Considering this is the second time I've ever done this from Brisbane Airport, and the first time was an absolute disaster. And this is probably my 4th ever live stream. So, thank you for joining in, guys. Henry, I was there when they were doing Sentry Aloha, so I finally my favourite fighter, an F-15. So that was pretty cool, and then there was a lot of military action around there, obviously. But no, I like the spotting there, and I like the spotting there at Honolulu Airport. Yeah. Yes guys, like Tim said, if you haven't already, hit that like button. I'd appreciate that. Just helps get the stream out there to anyone who may be searching around on YouTube. And it'll, yeah, no, I appreciate that. Just hit the like button. I think I'm gonna do that myself. I have to, right? It's not that bad. I mean, I could fly on a plane to Sydney for an hour, which I'd love to do, but just at the moment it's a bit more difficult. But today was the first day that the border's actually open, so we'll look at doing that soon. Now we've got a Jetstar A320. Like I said before, Jetstar are part of Qantas. It's Qantas's budget airline. We used to have another budget airline in Australia called Tiger, which was kind of part of Virgin. There's a bit of a story behind it. They bought the airline for $1, and then that unfortunately went south during COVID. It's a shame. Would have loved to fly on some Tiger 737s that they had, but you know, that's just how it rolls, unfortunately. Thanks for sticking around, guys, during these lulls. Fingers crossed eventually when everything opens back up, you know, international and domestic travel will boom again here in Queensland, and we'll be able to be here and just we'd be wanting to take a break and for a minute instead of wanting aircraft. So no, look, I appreciate you guys sticking around.
Jetstar 800, g'day, runway 01 right, clear for takeoff. Runway 01 right, clear for takeoff.
How far is that Singapore out, guys? You, if someone can let me know on flight later. I'm assuming it'll probably only be about 15 minutes out.
Jetstar 800, contact departures, good. Jetstar 800, clear.
Lady Cat, your plane is about 10 minutes out. I have been advised. Singapore A350 900. The rego today is SHA, so that is the first of the Singapore A350s in this rego. Wait guys, I'm just going to try and get this other camera back up and running, see what happens, let me know. Yeah, Mahalo, 100%, you know, I 100% agree. I cannot wait for us to be able to travel properly again and not have to worry about, you know, just the small things like that. And you know, we just get back on and with our lives. I can't wait for it. It's been a crazy nearly 2 years now, and you know, who would have thought? But we've all done our best we can, I think. we go. Dual cameras at the moment. So I'll give you a little look at where I am. This is the domestic car park. Level 9. There's my other access. What do we got? Got nothing coming in? You don't see a lot, but let's see if you can see me. Hello guys, welcome. Hope you're enjoying your time. Thanks for joining, as I said earlier. We've actually got a BizJet taxiing, so let's turn off this face and go back to something more pretty.
Heading right 120, runway 01 right, clear for takeoff, Philly 404 Delta. Jet for 903, Brisbane.
How's the connection now, guys? I think I worked out why it was lagging before.
Contact departures today. Departures near 404 Delta. Jetstar 903, wind 020 degrees 7 knots, runway 01 right, correction, runway 01 left, clear to land. Correct, runway 01 left, Jetstar 903.
Fonzarelli, both sides, mate. So they, depending where they're coming from, I'll explain that in a second. The way in which the runways work here. Alright, so quickly, the Singapore will be landing very, very soon. Alright, so over here, we've got runway 10 right. Over here we have, you can't really see it, but 10 left. So, if it's a south arrival, it comes on right. If it's a north arrival, it comes on left. Obviously, if it's international arrivals, it kind of works northwest. Will come in on the left side, and if it is a northeast, it will come in on the right.
G'day.
JC Simulations. Hey mate, welcome. Thanks for joining in again. Are you still on the coast or have you headed back home? Lady Cat, Singapore just called up on tower as well, so it won't be too far and you'll see your A350. I think you should be more excited about the A340 coming. Which is about 20 minutes out, guys, maybe 30. JC, sorry to hear that, mate. Hopefully you feel better. You're the second or third person I've known that's come to the Gold Coast to got COVID. Yeah, mate. I hope you feel better soon. It's definitely going around over here at the moment. All right, guys. I'm going to leave the left-hand side on a external view so you can see the Virgin depart. But let's focus on the A350. Hey Caden, thanks for joining, mate. How was school today? It's funny, I seen you last night on the stream and now here you are this evening on the stream. Alright, let's go handheld, guys. So I'll be a bit shaky for a second, but this is spotter's view. Henry, thank you for joining, and see you next time, mate. Mahalo. That took me a minute. Mahalo. Thank you for joining.
Contact departures today. Thank you, route. Stations information, November's current. Rescue firefighter category 9 now, wind 360 degrees at 8 knots, temperature 28, changes 1 November. Contact ground 124, dash 105.
Sorry, I'm facing the wrong camera. How was that shot with the city in the background in the A350 landing? Obviously we had a few more wide bodies coming in, but we'll take what we can get. Kirsten, thanks for joining. We'll talk to you a bit later on. Hopefully, if not, we'll see you on the Sky Lounge tomorrow on Airline Videos Live. Looking forward to it.
61 today, runway 01 right, clear for takeoff. Runway 01 right, clear for takeoff, this is 5. Sorry, I've got a 423. Got a 423, bridge tag today.
I actually have my own scanner, mate, so that's why I have it live. If you go to live ATC, there may be something live, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I've got my own scanner, which I bring with me everywhere.
423, wind 020 degrees 10 knots, runway 01 left, clear to land.
Craig, are you still with us? I want to show you guys another arrival on the left runway.
Aussie 322 to runway 01 right, line up. 01 right, line up.
For those who are wondering or asking about the Royal Flying Doctor Service, I should have one landing. I'm just trying to look for it. Right, so this is the RFDS that I was talking about earlier, guys. It's going to be short and sweet. Good night. Thank you for joining. I appreciate appreciate your time spent with us. I know you've been here for a little bit, and thanks for the sub as well, mate. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. If you still are here, I'll just quickly show you. This is my scanner. Oh, let me bring this around so you...
617, runway 01 right, just clear for takeoff.
So this is my scanner here. So I've had it for a long time, probably about 12 years now, and that's what I use, and I've taken that all around the world with me. So that is an essential item for plane spotting here, well, especially back in the day before we had flight radar, because we never had the flexibility or the privilege of being able to check on a mobile phone. So this was our bread and butter of what we knew, what was coming in, and what runway, and all of that. So very important tool for a plane spotter to have. This is a Uniden. I don't know if you can still get this model, but yeah, Uniden is probably the best. Heat haze is getting up there now, guys. Oh, sorry. I've got it on the highest I can. Hopefully you can hear it okay. But yeah, it's the highest it is. I've just got it sitting on the ledge here. I can't really...
678, connect departure. 678,
Nah, I can't see it in there, but I'll find a way to so I can have it attached a bit closer so you guys can hear it better.
7896, connect departures, good day.
Roger, 7896, good day.
are new here and watching, welcome. Thanks for joining. You're live from Brisbane.
Good morning. Wind is 340 degrees at 6 knots. Runway 01 right. Clear for land.
You're live from Brisbane Airport. It is currently, the time is currently 10:20 in the morning, Saturday here. It's about 29-30 degrees, maybe, give or take. And we're currently looking at the special arrival of the Silkway Boeing 747-8 freighter, which arrived overnight. It's not a regular hit, so yeah, I didn't come spotting for that reason, but it's a nice little added bonus. We won't get its departure, unfortunately. It probably won't be till later on this afternoon. Not on this stream anyway. I may stream later on, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Lady Cat, if you're watching, let's follow this girl to the international terminal. Tim, welcome back, mate. Thanks for joining again, mate. I appreciate it. We just saw the Singapore A350 land. We have another arrival on 01 right. Just another 737 by the looks of it. And yeah, we should have that A340 landing very soon. I was told that it flew over my parents' place about 5 minutes ago. So it won't be too far away, guys. So stick around if you want to see an A340. Battery will definitely make it, mate. I've got 86% left. I had a backup battery that got me an hour and a half, so really I should have about another hour's worth of streaming to go. We'll see how we go. I may not do that full hour because I might want to leave a little bit of juice left for the 747 departure if I'm sticking around up here for it. Thanks for coming back, mates. Appreciate it. We're looking at an Alliance Fokker 100 pushback. That we probably won't see it depart on this runway, unfortunately, because a lot of the Alliance flights go north. But let me just can't see it yet. thanks for everyone sticking by and watching with me. I hope you're enjoying it. I know obviously there's not a lot happening compared to Sydney and LA and Heathrow and whatever, but this is what we've got, and I really appreciate you guys sticking around and watching. And I mean it, honestly. You have no idea how good it feels to have you guys sticking around and enjoying what I enjoy doing as well. I really wish this was a, well, you never know, it could be a 0-1 right departure. It would be nice, but I don't think it will be. My scanners seem to be going flat. Thankfully I brought spare batteries. I only charged them up the other day. Alright guys, we're going to be treated with a Fokker 100 departure. How good? Yeah, so this A340 does come in quite a bit. This one in particular, I'm not sure how often it comes in, but yeah, its movements, don't always know the movements, but yeah, it's on a wet lease for the Royal Australian Air Force, taking troops overseas. But Craig is right, it is still a rare aircraft. You know, you won't see many A340s around these days, and it is a very, very beautiful livery in my opinion.
Good morning, Velocity look 06 ready. 1106, tag at runway 01 right, clear for takeoff.
Oh, interesting. So this alliance on its way is actually operating a Virgin flight, so Virgin wet lease to these guys as well. So the Qantas, believe it or not, but yeah, this is a Virgin flight, operated flight, this one here.
1106, connect departures, clear. Departures, clear, 1106.
Hey guys, welcome. For anyone that's new here, thanks for joining. Welcome to beautiful Brisbane Airport today. It's pretty sunny, mostly sunny. Got a few clouds around, as you can see. It's probably about 29 degrees here, so it's not too hot. We have had hotter days. There's hardly any humidity actually, so that's, well, I'm not feeling it today anyway. So that's a good thing. Got a few more arrivals, got a few departures. Got an A340, 300 coming in. So yeah, thanks for joining. Hit that sub button if you haven't, or subscribe button, and join me on the chat. Jay Gamer, welcome mate. Thanks for joining. Thanks for tagging along, having a chat.
752, runway 01 left, line up and wide. Runway 01 left, line up and wide, order 52. Connect departures, clear. 781 here. Responding on the 002, localizer established. Runway 01 of the 002, Heavy Brisbane Tower, g'day.
Alright, so she's just called up. She'll be 01 right. So that is good news for us, guys. Very good news for us.
On 752, runway 01 left, clear for takeoff. Yeah, that's clear for takeoff on the 752.
Adam, thank you for joining, mate. Hello, welcome. Alright guys, we also have another little taxi, and that is the Air New Guinea 767. So we saw it arrive earlier today on the stream, and now we're going to watch it taxi and depart off, well, we won't see it depart unfortunately, but yeah, taxiing to runway 01 left.
left 340, runway 01 left, clear for takeoff. Runway left 340, runway 01 left, clear for takeoff, killing 444. Aussie 002, wind 350
Alright,
degrees, 6 knots.
As much as I love a 7.6.
Right, cleared to land, check wheels.
Yeah, Tim, it's a great spot, mate. Can't wait for you to come to Brisbane and check it out, bro. Thought we were back in 2007, Tim, with all these classics today, hey? Back in 2008 when we started coming up here, 2009.
Contact ground 124.05. 124.05, another indicated, all these is
Edgar, welcome, thank you. Thanks for joining along, saying hello. We all love planes around here, so thanks for your support.
67, Tiago, asking right 120. Runway 01 right, please take on. 120, 101 right.
Got a bit of action happening at the moment. We're 834. And we've also got 787 departing. Hello Robert, thanks for joining mate, welcome. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Welcome to Saturday. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that in the background, but that is a 767. Looks like this Jetstar's only going to be taxiing, unfortunately. We'll probably take off on the other one. Where that's going, actually. going to Tokyo, but I'm assuming this is going to be just a freight flight. I'm not too sure. Sometimes you can't trust what flight radar says, unfortunately. I'd have to have a look on that. Different system. Flight aware.
EQ4, contact departures today.
Once the A340 appears from behind the domestic terminal, I'll pan back onto that, guys. Now we might even be lucky for these two to meet up and have a little kiss on the way. Hello Jim, thanks for joining mate, welcome. There we go. Crossover. Looks like you're back, welcome. Here's a fun fact for you guys. The last time I was up here, in this exact spot, taking photos of an A340, it was actually a South African A340, special arrival, was the day that I proposed to my fiance. So there you go, hey? A340 again, but I'm not going to be proposing again. So this is going over, I believe, I'll probably go to the international terminal for now. Sometimes they head over to the logistics, but I think this will just go over to the international terminal.
Brisbane, Sydney.
Yeah, physics, it was the South African A340. 600. 7th of June 2020, if anyone was going to test me on the day that I proposed. And I remember that because it's the day the plane came in. No, I'm just joking. Alright, let's look at this alliance that's going to be departing. She's all filled up now, should be pushing back very soon. We'll leave that there for Tim. Tim used to push back for Virgin Australia, so he can tell us if they're doing a good job or not.
wind 030 degrees 12 knots, runway 01 left, please mate.
Runway 01 left, clear land, 174.
Just 9985 is heavy, ready at Tango 4 Just 9885 heavy Brisbane Tower, good day. Good morning, velocity 1494. Velocity 1494 Tower, good day.
Robert, I'm interested. What do you classify as pets, and what we classify as pests? I'm very intrigued. Second try, Robert.
Just 9985, runway 01 left, line up. 01 left, line up, just 9985. Just 9985, runway 01 left, clear for takeoff. 01 left, clear for takeoff, just 9985.
Welcome back, Caden. Tim, I'm going to show you something. It's a bit strange. See if we can see it.
Obviously 1494, winds 030 degrees, 8 knots, runway 01 left, clear to land. Runway 01 left, clear to land, velocity 1494.
But Tim, you might know this. Are they engine runs?
Quantum 711 Tower, good day. Just 9985, thank you much, good day. Good day, just
Serious,
9985.
Tim? I'm on 71 likes. I had no idea. That is amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. Like, oh my god, really? Terry Daniels, welcome, mate. This is Brisbane, Australia, here in Queensland. It's a pretty beautiful blue sunny day. It's currently about 20 to 38 degrees Celsius. So yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining in. We're currently watching an Alliance Airlines Fokker 100. No, I'm not swearing. It's a Fokker. So we spoke about this aircraft before. So this is a special livery for Alliance. It's celebrating Sir Charles Kingsford Smith on his flight on a biplane from London to Australia. So that's there. We've got a few others as well. They're not here today. They might be coming in later. I'm not too sure. There's a full blue one, and then there's also a silver Fokker 70, which gets in and out as well. And then there is also a very special livery E190, but I'm yet to see it, and it's to celebrate Royal Australian Air Force 100 years. Unfortunately, won't see that departure. We've got another arrival on 01 left.
Qantas 711, wind 030 degrees, 8 knots, runway 01 left, clear to land. 01 left, clear to land, Qantas 711.
Thank you, Tim. I was actually looking for that a minute ago. Alright, so here's something interesting. I'm all about facts. So the Qantas heading to LAX is a Airbus A320, sorry, try that again. Airbus A330-200. So pre-COVID, the LAX flights were operated by the 747 before they got retired, and the Boeing 787. Now the 787 has been used for other routes that the A380 used to do. So Qantas are now using what was practically a domestic aircraft in Australia for, say, Sydney, Perth, Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, things like that. It's now operating a LAX to Brisbane flight. I think that's pretty cool. It's something that, you know, we probably would never have predicted that Qantas were going to use an A330-200 on a flight to LA. And it'd actually be a pretty cool experience, in my opinion, saying that you've flown on one of those from Brisbane to LA. Like normally it's a Boeing 777 or a A350 with Delta or an A380 with Qantas or a 787. So yeah, an A330 to America is a pretty cool opportunity, in my opinion. Hey Cam, welcome back, mate. You've missed the A340, you've missed the 767. That's about it, mate. Nothing too exciting. Sorry, Sylvia, welcome. Hopefully I've said that name right. I'm assuming you're from Brazil. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Tim, we just missed the train, mate. There it is down there. Guys, 73 likes is ridiculous. I wasn't expecting to have that many. That is unbelievable. Thank you so much to everyone who has stuck around and just kept chatting. You guys, you know, you're the reason I'm getting this love and support, so thank you so much. I'll have a look at what's coming in and what's going out in a few minutes. And I'll then decide on how much longer we'll continue going.
Velocity 1239 runway 01 left, clear for takeoff. Runway 01 left, clear for takeoff, velocity 1239. Heavy Brisbane check, but runway 01 right, line.
Alright guys, so we've got Qantas 15 just pulled up and lining up. I might pan, we've seen a few Jetsstars today, let's pan over and look at this A330. Actually, for the airline videos crew, have you guys, I'm not sure what time it arrives, but have we ever seen it land on Kevin Street?
day, night and day. I like marches today. Yeah, so, flights today, Connor.
Guys, we might wait. We've got a 717 coming in soon, Qantas thing 717, and then we'll see how we go. Might tie it up after that. Obviously, been streaming for 2.5 hours. I've got a little bit parking left. And I've got 38% left in my battery, so I might keep that spare for a little bit.
Okay, 12321, take it.
Adam, I heard that's quite funny, isn't it? Have a good day, night and day, because yeah, that's it. They'll arrive. I'm assuming they'll have, yes, daylight now, nighttime, and then daylight on arrival. So guys, if you just joined, hello, welcome, thanks for joining. Welcome to Brisbane. We've got a little special arrival here today. We've got a Silkways Boeing 747-8. It arrived last night around midnight from memory, and it's going to depart later on this afternoon. Unfortunately, I'll be here for it, but I don't think I'll be streaming for it. Just depending on what runway it departs on, and then we'll go from there. But you know, keep an eye out. You never know. So if you do want me to, you know, if I do come back on later on and you want to see it, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also the alert bell. So then you'll get notifications when I go live. Hello, Kurt. I can't remember if I said hello, but welcome, mate. Yes, still here, still plodding along.
Wind 360 degrees, 13 knots, runway 01 right, clear to land. Clear land 01 right,
We'll get this arrival, and like Tim said, I'll show you around Brisbane Airport, or what I can show you. Russell, longest flight, wow. Mate, I've gone to, the longest flight I've done is 14 hours. I did Dubai to Brisbane direct, and that was on a 777. It was 14, no, it would have been longer. Maybe 14, 15 hours, maybe longer. I'd have to have a look. But the total flight time I've ever done is to Heathrow, and that was about 27 hours off the top of my head. It was ridiculous. We had so many delays that day. So, hello to Jet and Jackson, if they're still watching, Tim. Hello Wendy, if she's watching as well. So that's Brizzy. That's the city of Brisbane. It's about a 25-30 minute drive from the airport.
Qantas 612,
So that's
wind
that.
360 degrees, 10 knots.
Another arrival.
Runway 01
That
right,
is
Queensland.
Brisbane Tower. Over here we've got the international terminal. Got a Qatar 7. And then we'll just focus back on this Qantas that is about to land.
Good day, Velocity 935, 01 right. Velocity 935, Chair, good morning.
Sorry guys, I was just putting sunscreen on. Unlike Tim, I don't want to get burned. We've got the domestic apron here. Not much happening at the moment. There's that Virgin we watched land a minute ago. That have been watching for a while.
Wind 020 degrees, 10 knots, runway 01 right, clear to land. 01 right, clear to land, Velocity 935.
Guys that have been watching for a while, what's been your favourite movement of the day? Obviously we've had a Singapore A350, we've had a Boeing 767, Boeing 787, we've had A340. She was talking to me, I don't know why, she's been a real pain in the bum today.
Brisbane Tower, good day, KZ 1756. KZ 1756, Tower, good day. Runway 01 right, clear to land. Alright, Charlie 4. Runway 01 right. 41, walking out anyway.
Is that right, Tim? 8 off 400, wow. That's crazy. Well, guys, thank you so much if you have just joined. Thank you for your support. I'm going to wrap it up very soon, mainly because I haven't got much battery left in the laptop. I need to get a backup battery. I've got one, which has got me this far, which is great, but I need to get a bigger one. So this one was just to get me out of the issue for now. I'll have a look and see if we've got any departures. If not, we'll end it very, very soon. Look, what I'll do is I'll spin over here. Sorry, I was just unplugging something. This is the Alliance E190s. There's a white one over there that only arrived the other day, I think. Or maybe it was that other one that's parked. Oh, where are we? The other one that was parked there. Got the Qantas Link hangar there. Airbus helicopters sit over there. What else we got? New Guinea. Virgin. Qantas 737 hangar. And then the A330 hangar. Where they do a lot of their maintenance. Could go for a meat pie, hey? That would be quite yum. But otherwise, I'll head over to Macca's. I'm going to stick around here because obviously I want to get that 747 that's departing whenever it is. I'm not sure. Tim, you might have a better idea. I haven't been on our Discord or anything like that to see. I did hear about 2 o'clock, but or read somewhere about 2 o'clock, but I don't know if that's changed. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, have a look, mate, and then we'll go from there. Thanks, Adam. Yeah, mate. We had one little issue before, and that was my own fault. I accidentally knocked out the the video cable, but you know that's just yeah, a bit clumsy from me, but you know that's all right. Obviously, running two cameras, it was a bit laggy. Funny enough, it lagged, and then I worked out what the issue was, so fixed that midstream, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I mean it's gone well. Next time I stream, or in a couple of streams time, I'd love to do some additional audio, so have a mic attached to myself instead of having to talk into this. I know what I need to do. I just got to find the right software, and if I have to pay for it, obviously I'll have to pay for it, but you know they're the plans. Hey Nathan, welcome mate. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you coming along, saying hello. Just cause, thanks mate. Thank you for sticking around. I know you were here early today. And like we said, Silkway 747-8 just sitting over there. Hopefully she'll depart sooner than later. Apparently it's going to be a 2 o'clock departure, but you never know, right? Guys, if I don't come back on, I look forward to you guys joining us tomorrow on Airline Videos Live. Tim and I will be on there, fingers crossed, and looking forward to it. It's going to be a pretty cool stream. And if you haven't, Tim, actually I'll do it, give me a second. Some crazy reason you've come to my stream and not from SydSquad in any way, make sure you head over to Tim's stream, because that is where you'll see me most of the time when we're doing flight sim. Tim and I love working together. Tim's my partner in crime. He's based in Sydney, so make sure you shoot a like over to him as well, because sorry, a sub I should say, because we're going to be doing this together. Eventually, we may even have Brisbane live on SydSquad. Obviously, at the moment, I'm just trying to focus on getting to 1,000 likes, just for a bit of extra publicity and all of those things. Honestly, yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to do it without you, Tim. So no, I love what we do, and you know that's not going to end anytime soon. let's end it there as the train rolls in. Got 9% of battery left. So thank you to everyone who's joined. Thank you to the, I don't even know how many we're at, 80 something likes, and all the new subs that have joined today. And if this is your first time, thank you so much for joining. I hope you've enjoyed it. This isn't going to be the last one. This is just the beginning. I've got the flexibility. I can stream from Brisbane, but I also stream from my home airport, Gold Coast. It's not as busy as this, but you're a lot closer to the action at Gold Coast. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, because that will be probably my next stream, and then we'll do Brisbane very, very soon. So guys, $90 likes, unbelievable guys. Thank you so much for really technically my first stream, so thank you. I really appreciate it guys, I love the love. This is why we do it, to ensure you guys enjoy what you do just as much as I do, because especially with COVID, like there's a lot of people that are in America that just can't have the flexibility of traveling over here and doing that. So thank you so much. Guys, look, have a great afternoon, great morning, great evening, wherever you are. And look, we'll talk soon. So have a good night. I shouldn't say that, have a good night. I'm just so used to saying that from our normal stream. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. And like I said, hit that like button, hit that alert button. And I may be back on this afternoon, depending what time the Silk Airways departs. And we can continue on from there. So have a good afternoon, morning, or good night.